All right, my friends, it's T-Man, and we're back with a new video, and it's on our brand new subject here, Alex Eubanks. That's right, the gym lifting, recruiting fitness, and now gear slave himself, Alex Eubanks, has joined the party of doped up lifters. I don't know, faking it to make it, I guess. Anyways, we're gonna do a reaction video to Alex Eubanks. Alex Eubank says why your chest won't grow and how to fix it. Well, apparently he figured it out, taking TRT or steroids or whatever he's doing there, a bunch of stuff. He's taking a bunch of stuff.
We're at exile. It's been a long time.
See, wasn't he complaining about he wasn't growing and he was small and all this and got to hop on the juice and all that, and he done all these videos about the juice, and now he's going to tell you how to build his chest. Okay.
I've been here. We're training at the Elysium gym. We've been so busy that I'm just like, I have to knock the workout out quick. So driving here is like 30 minutes, driving back 30. It's like an hour.
He's busy at the Elysium gym after all the subscribing slaves have helped him accumulate all that money from YouTube. All his slaves and minions helped him accumulate all that money so he can open these gyms and buy nice cars and wear nice clothes and everything. And then he's like, thank you guys, and then pray the Lord, praise the Lord. He opens up his little book there, talks about stuff, and then he tries to get sympathies from everybody, talking about how he, he's got such a bad life and all this. He lives so badly, I'm so depressed and everything, bro. Yeah, send me more money, bro. I'm so depressed. So I could buy another car and another toque and another shirt and another gym. Okay.
Out of the day. Anyways, trying out the...
Oh, is that another product he's selling you to become more depressed and then make more money? Okay.
This is the high stimulant formula they got. 6.4.
High stimulant, yes. That's what's building his chest. It isn't all the steroids. Okay.
Beta-alanine, which is crazy. I'm probably going to be so itchy.
Yeah. Beta-alanine in there.
It's exactly like a sweetheart. Sweetheart? It's a sweetheart. Sweetheart? When we were walking in, it's so funny because a lot of the people, I've been doing this for 5 years now, but a lot of the guys...
You've been doing it for 5 years. That's a long time to be failing. Okay.
They're older, the jacked up bodybuilders or whatnot, do I just know blue collar, you know what I mean? They work hard. But I remember when me and Joey, my old filmer, used to go to Gold's Gym, Exile, go to all these different gyms.
Yeah, they've been going to all these gyms where all the slaves go. Yes, definitely, of course. Yes, Alex. Yes. I've been there too. Yeah, been there, done that. Yes.
Film. It was so brand new back then. They'd be like, "What the fuck are these kids doing?" They would look at you like they wanted to kill you.
They would back then. They would look at you like they were killing you. Wow, that was that long ago, man. That must be really, really old school. Jesus, how old are you, Alex? You must be an old man already by now.
Sometimes they would even come up to us and
Wait a second. Has his face aged due to taking all this steroid TRT stuff?
Get mad at us for filming, and it's just so funny. It's just so funny, coming back, because obviously it's worked out for me. I know a lot of you guys too. I'm probably second guess filming in public because you're so worried about other people's opinions. If I would have left,
of course, it's worked out so good for him. Of course it has. More subs.
Just their looks or whatnot define me.
I mean, recruiting more lifting slaves, right? You take the steroids and then you tell them this is how you build your chest. My God.
Make me afraid to pick up the camera. I would still be detailing cars at a Honda dealership. I haven't done one of these in a minute.
I love that one. You see, if it wasn't for this, he'd still be detailing cars in the Honda dealership. He'd be living the crappy life, but now he's living the life. Get it? You're living a life, bro. Get it? I told you, steroids make people. They make them. You know what I mean? These are drugs that make people. They make them popular. Yeah.
I'm going to be showing you guys what I do to grow a bigger chest. But the thing is, I made a lot of these videos, but I myself have changed a lot.
Yes, how did you grow that bigger chest? Oh, TRT. Damn, man. The secret's out.
All right, I figured I would do a little bit of a voiceover instead of me just showing hardstyle music, because I actually want to add in some value to you guys. So, number one thing going into this, realize...
That's so nice of you, Alex. You want to add some value to it. That's why you're doing a voiceover with no hard music. Okay, thank you. We appreciate that.
Is that there's no certain exercise that's going to get your chest bigger. Rather, it's going to be actually emphasizing your training intensity and recovery. If you are not sleeping,
so it's not your exercise, it's your training and your recovery. So if your lifting is really crappy, it wouldn't really matter because it's the training, it's the recovery and all that, and sleeping, okay.
8 hours, you're only getting 4 hours of sleep, your diet is shit, you're not eating enough protein, you're not going to get bigger no matter how optimal your exercises are or your...
No matter how optimal your exercises are optimal? Your exercises are optimal, okay. Got it.
Is get the basics done first. Drink your water, get your recovery, train hard with intensity, with correct form and correct biomechanics. That comes a lot with just...
So it has nothing to do with taking TRT steroids and all that, right? Okay, got it.
Getting more reps in over time as you learn. But if you don't have that down...
Wait a second. If it didn't work for you, what makes you think it would work for your slaves, your minions? Alex? Come on.
You should not be focusing on what training split is best, what exercises are best. That is the main thing. You can have the best selection of exercises and everything else.
How would you know that, Alex? It didn't work for you, so why did you take the steroids if it didn't work?
And if that stuff isn't dialed in, you are going to be missing out on more than half your gains, I would say.
Okay.
So getting into the actual bread and butter, what I recommend.
Bread and butter. Is he smoking, man? He's smoking. What's going on here?
Favorite cigar right now, Padron. Great cigar. Great pull.
Okay.
Hand pressed, box pressed. Getting into it, again, I always will say prioritize incline movements. It is the best thing that you should probably do for your chest. I think that it's great because it all...
You know what they say, where go on one set of drugs and then it leads to another and another and another and never ends.
So it's your front delt quite a bit, so it helps with that side chest pose, gets your front delt kind of built up as well, ties in with your upper chest. A lot of people have a lagging.
I agree. It ties, it gets in there with that upper chest. Yes, that chest is just massively growing, yes, for all the minions out there. This is definitely going to work for them, yes, I'm sure.
Upper chest as well. I always start my pressing movement
even though it didn't work for Alex, but it should work for you guys, right? Without the steroids, yes.
Some kind of incline movement, and then I usually do flat second. I like dumbbells over barbell primarily because you get equal load on each arm. It prevents imbalances as well as a little bit of...
Oh, is he pressing heavier? I think these are like 100-pound dumbbells he's doing here. My God. He's doing some heavy-duty stuff here, right? Are these hundreds? I'm not really sure. What is this? I can't see the number on there. There's those 80s. I'm not sure, but whatever. It looks heavy to me anyway.
Better of a range of motion. Bars sometimes can stop the path you're hitting. I feel like it's just more natural when you do dumbbells. I think it's more superior. I think it's better for injury as well. Second movement, I like to do a plate-loaded flat press. The reason why I like plate-loaded is because now, rather than have to focus on stabilizing the dumbbells or whatnot, here...
most of his movements are concentric. I don't see too much eccentric going on here, but okay, whatever, man. Watch this press here. It looks very concentric-y without enough eccentric.
And focus primarily on training heavy with intensity. And you can incorporate different things in it, like drop sets, although I don't do them as much anymore. But I like these plate-loaded ones because all you're focusing on is just stretching and squeezing your pecs. It's simple. There's nothing else to think about. There's 2 ways to grow your chest. Either doing...
focused on squeezing and all this stretching your pecs, then why aren't you doing eccentrics on here? Why are you doing full concentric? That makes sense to me, but whatever.
A fly variation or a pressing variation. Do not overcomplicate it. Don't do pullovers. I think are too old school. Just pressing or a fly. Sure. Always start with pressing movements because you're going to be able to recruit the most amount of muscle fibers. Mechanical tension and progressive overload is key when it comes to growing.
Yes, you're gonna progressive overload is the key. Definitely, yes. You're gonna recruit more and this and that and yada yada yada. Got it. Yes. Okay, Alex.
Any bigger muscle group, especially a bigger body part like your chest. So again, plate loaded, I think is superior.
The one body part that nobody can get bigger is the private part. The chest is coming out definitely.
Some other movements, like I wouldn't go do a dumbbell incline press and then go and do like a flat barbell. I think that's just like counterintuitive.
Yes.
I prefer plate loaded just because you get that extra support. You can comfortably train to failure without having to necessarily risk injury. In terms of rep ranges.
Injury, train to failure, guys. You got to train to failure even though you're adapted. You're adapted, but just train to failure. But it's already adapted to your failure and everything else. So I guess, yeah.
I love the 6 to 8 rep range as of lately. I'm doing more of a higher frequency program. So
the question is this, how do you know you got an adaptation out of this exercise? You came into the gym, right? You usually come into the gym because you want to get an adaptation. Every time you come to work out, in the back of your mind, you really should have the thought of, I'm coming here to get an adaptation. But the majority of people are adapted, and so they're just performing slaves in the gym now. See what I mean? So if you're coming into the gym adapted and you're not looking for an adaptation, then what are you doing there exactly? See what I mean? Me personally, I come in and the back of my mind is I want an adaptation. Gyms are just a means to get an adaptation. I don't come there to perform. But these lifting slaves, they love to come there and perform for the other slaves. Okay. Alex loves to talk.
Doing lower set counts, but I'm doing a more of a frequency approach. So training each muscle group 2 to 3 times per week rather than just once a week. So therefore, I do a lower set volume. So I'll do 2 sets per part.
Couple times a week, then once a week? Okay.
2 sets per exercise when I'm training here. And then I just do roughly around 6 to 8 reps, training really.
It wouldn't really matter if you're adapted. You know that? If you're adapted, it wouldn't really matter. And even if you're not, and even here's the thing, even if you are adapted, but when you're coming in, you're just lifting, but you're not lifting with the mindset of getting an adaptation, then you're not going to get one. See what I mean? You're just lifting for the purpose of, I don't know, you're a factory worker now, lifting, adapted, comfortably.
Heavy, very, very intense. And I find that over the course of the week, when I hit the same body part 2-3 times a week, I get the same growth. Whereas if I was
You got the same growth hitting it 2 times a week because you got some phony growth because you're taking steroids. They're wasting drugs, dude. It's preserving you, so you're eating a lot more than usual. Probably carbohydrates, it's inflaming. That's all it is doing, is hypertrophying through the sarcoplasm. But okay.
like 4 sets of 8 to 12. So I like training this way. It's more fun for me. I feel like you end up seeing more gains in progressive overload because you're training that in that lower rep range. So
But you didn't see them before you took the steroids, and now you see them after the steroids. Okay.
Tend to feel like you find yourself getting stronger faster that way. Last exercise, I'm getting ahead of myself, doing some sort of...
You see yourself getting stronger and faster that way? I mean, you're circulating the steroids, and then you move weight still... I don't know. They're binding with the receptors. What are you talking about? You're injecting strength in you. What strength are you talking about? You're injecting it.
Fly. This is a plate-loaded fly, and then I did a cable fly after this. There's really not a huge difference. I like the plate-loaded fly or a pectic because, again, you get that stability aspect. When you do one of those like standing cable flies that you see that I'll do, I still like them, although, again, you have to focus on bracing your core. You have to focus on a lot more than just your pecs. I like stuff that's super...
I like this machine. It's cute, but... The problem with flies, they're useless. They don't really do anything. They never do anything. They're too light. That's the problem. They're too light. You're better off pressing it and getting an eccentric than flying it because you can press more than you can fly. So you get much more of a stretch in the pec area. So see what I mean? It's pointless, this exercise, really. It's just pointless. It's for lifting slaves. They want to look cool in the gym, so they do these stupid ass exercises. They're useless.
Super easy, and it's not going to have a crazy fatigue ratio to the rest of your body. What is it, stimulus to fatigue, whatever you call it?
It's not going to do anything. Look at that. It's not going to do anything. That's what it's going to do. You know what it's going to do? Nothing. It's going to do nada. You can bench more than you can fly. Most people can press more dumbbells and bench press than they can fly. Trust me. So when you go to do the fly, it's so light. So if it's so light on the eccentric going backward, see, look, it went up light going upward. So it's going to go 2 times lighter going backward. So there's really very, very little load there at all. So nothing's going to happen.
So I like doing stuff that's seated when I'm doing a fly. I like to end with flies now. Before, when I started, my philosophy's changed. I used to start with a fly. Now I end with it just to get a really good pump, get some blood in there. I used to do it for pre-exhausting, although I feel like that messes up my pressing movements, so I don't do it as much now.
So he's chasing the pump then. Okay, you want to get him pumped up. Okay.
Yeah, and then I just finished off with a little bit of shoulders, which I know this is a chest video, so I'm not going to get into detail much on this, but I am training
look at this. This too is useless. These people doing these flies, they're useless. Then they try to go really heavy with the dumbbells and then like throw them up in the air. They throw them up and down, up and down. It's just useless, man. The weight is all the way out there at the end of your hand, like a crane. See what I mean? You want it to isolate your shoulder. That's why if you isolate your shoulder and allow the shoulder to lift the weight, you can lift the entire stack. You can move the entire stack with your shoulder, and your arm is just an anchor holding onto the weight. See what I mean? That's why this is useless. A lot of people, they do these useless exercises, and then you get these people will tell you that it's accessory work they're doing, accessory work. Think about it. Why do you think there's so much weight on there on the stack? But most people, they can look how much he's doing here. He's only doing like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 of these little plates over here. But there's like 10 more down there at the bottom or something. How many people have you ever seen do the entire stack on this? Like literally with perfect form, technique, whatever. None. They're always doing like 4 or 5 plates. See what I mean? But then if they're only doing that and that's all they can do, then why is the thing up to 300 pounds on these? Why? See what I mean? Because they don't know how to do the exercise properly to get up to 300 pounds on it for the shoulders, for them to fly the shoulder. Because they don't understand, they don't even know how to do the exercises properly, how to isolate them properly. This isn't an isolation move when you're flying your arms out like a bird, like a loser.
New split, I'm doing a push-pull leg, upper lower. So it's a 5-day split. I take rest days whenever I feel like I need it, and then I just repeat the process. So push, pull, leg, upper body, lower body. Repeat, push, pull, leg, upper body, lower body. So that's the split that I'm doing.
Push, pull, leg, upper body, lower body. Push, pull, leg. That's the split he's doing. That's just all bullshit. The whole push, pull thing. Push, pull, leg, whatever. These guys are like, I got a push day. Oh, I got a pull day. That's ridiculous.
Taking a little bit away from both of the...
Here's the thing. If you're doing your triceps, okay, let's just say you're doing the cable machine on the tricep. Well, think about it. If you're pressing, you're taking the weight and it's going from up to down. So from, I don't know, eccentric, concentric, right? It's going up, it's going down. Okay, let's say you're doing your biceps, right? You're pulling a weight, whatever, the cable machine, whatever you're doing there, I don't know, barbell, whatever, dumbbell. So you're curling that weight. When you curl the weight up in the up direction, that means that your tricep is going in the what? In the eccentric direction. So when you lift concentrically up doing your biceps, your tricep is moving where? Where is it going exactly? Eccentrically. It's going in the eccentric direction because it's behind. So you're still using your tricep when your tricep is actually it's moving, but it's moving in the opposite direction. Get it? See what I mean? That happens also when you do your triceps. Your biceps are still there. They're not engaging totally in it, but they're moving up and down with the tricep. And so whatever you're doing in one direction, it's going in the other direction. The muscles, do you understand me? There's muscles that are moving concentrically and there's muscles that are moving eccentrically. But people don't even realize that, don't even understand that concept.
That I like. Sometimes I like having a little bit more of a higher volume day because you get a better pump. It's a little bit more fun at times. The upper lower is primarily just like lifting heavy and very, very intense.
I mean, look at this. Look at how useless this exercise is. He's got 2 plates on each side doing this, right? And he's standing up doing it. You know you can do the entire stack, right? If you just pull it down and lay on your back, because some of the machines show you this. They literally, the gym I go to shows you that you could do your side shoulders here, the side laterals here, or sorry, the side laterals here. You could do it laying down on the floor. It shows you that on the machine. So you can do the entire stack. This is useless.
So that's what I've been doing lately.
Look how much weight he's got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. Look at the entire stack there at the bottom. There's like, there's an entire stack down there at the bottom. It's just sitting there. Nobody's using it. Why? Because they're doing these useless exercises. So people say, it's accessory. Bro, you can do the entire stack laying down. You pull it towards your body, and then you let the weight do its job, gravity pulling you down. The weights will pull down with gravity, pulling your fucking side shoulders, the fucking whatever. The side laterals will pull the shoulder and it'll fucking grow. It'll damage and grow.
That's what I do to grow a bigger chest. Now we're going to run a little hard style montage just for these.
See how useless this is? And look at him. He's like puffing his face up. This is useless, bro. Nothing going on here. It's a waste of time.
Let's go.
So what he did was he's basically just pump training because he's on steroids now. So he's just pump training. And then he's like, look, I gained. I did the exact same exercises I did before, which failed me, my concentric exercises. So I did concentric exercises again. And guess what? I took TRT and I blew up like a little balloon boy. Look how puffy he is. He's blown up like a balloon boy. His face is puffy too, kind of. Did he get stronger? He wasn't doing the entire stacks. I didn't see him get stronger. He wasn't doing much there. He was doing very lightweight. Here's what happens in eccentric exercise. You get bigger, you get stronger, those weights feel lighter. So you're gonna wanna do heavier and heavier because they're too light. Every time you move them, you feel like they're too light. You gotta go heavier all the time because you're getting bigger. And when you get bigger, you get stronger. But in eccentric lifting, people have this crazy motto, you get stronger, you get bigger. Well, I didn't even see him get stronger, and he's definitely gotten bigger. So how did he get bigger if he didn't get stronger? Doing these concentric shitty lifts. I like the lighting, man. It makes you look better here. Dark room, weird lighting, camera. Okay. The only thing is showing you is that, yes, the TRT is working to create a cosmetic look, a fake look.
All right, y'all. Back at the Elysium Gym Warehouse. I've basically been living out of here. If you guys watched my millionaire video thing in my day in the life,
Yeah.
I stay here till like 11 p.m. working on
Yeah, I saw it.
stuff. Part of it because the inner circle is doing so well and growing so much. So I want to show you guys what we're doing real quick. We are remodeling the entire bathroom here. We're probably gonna remodel this room that I do all my like videos in. I'm trying to make this place more of like where I live at. Also, we're gonna be hosting all of our inner circle meetups here.
Why would you want to live in this in the garage, man? That's crazy, but okay.
2 to 3 times per month. If you want to get on that, DM me Brand on Instagram. I have the link for the website down below. You can look at testimonials, all that. But because we're gonna have so much people coming in and out of here, we're building a whole entire new bathroom setup. So we're gonna have 2 toilets in here, and I'm also rebuilding my own private like shower room. So I'll show y'all real quick. So we've had one of our guys in here basically digging up, jackhammering all day. So there's gonna be one stall here. It's all gonna be a crazy cool black aesthetic. One stall there. We're gonna have a crazy mirror with some insane downlighting. Full body mirror right here for cool concept pictures. And this is gonna be my own private personal bathroom shower. So I'm gonna have a 6 shower there with one of those like overhead rainforest like shower heads that drop down from above you. Over here, this is where I sleep at basically. So we're going to, I game here, I film videos here, and I sleep here. So the goal with this room is we're going to expand it out, knock this wall down.
Looks like the gym is his home, I guess. Yeah. He's become a real lifting slave now.
And extend it out a few more feet, so I have more room to probably end up putting like an actual legitimate bed in here. Although this couch is extremely comfortable, I sleep better than here on majority of beds. So I can have a dedicated workspace as well as a dedicated sleeping space.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is my like little haven here. I love it. The aesthetic in here at nighttime when I have like my certain lights.
That's the little boy's room, yes.
All that stuff on, it looks insane. But yeah, basically been living out of here ever since I've been back in Maryland. I've been so freaking dialed on everything. It's been a blast. This has been my like happy place. Not happy place. It's like, sounds like I'm addicted to it. I feel like an old head. I just enjoy smoking a cigar after a long day of work. It's my like little mini dopamine reward. Anyways.
Yeah.
Bucked Up sent me a bunch of stuff. I have never been a consistent taker of creatine.
Ever since I got these gummy bugs, I have been taking probably, I don't know if this is bad, 7 to 10 grams of creatine a day, and I was supposed to do like 5 grams of monohydrate. With these damn gummy bugs are so freaking good, I find myself just coming in here to snack on them throughout the day. My personal favorite flavor is the Tropic Thunder, and then there's a watermelon one. Shout out Bucked Up again. This is what I mean by this company is taking care of your boy. They are showing so much love to me, more than any other sponsor I've ever had. This is why I wanted to be with them. They're gonna make me like the face of the brand, integrate me in content. Going out there on Monday or Tuesday, they're filming with me for like 8 hours. So like, your boy's on his content grind right now, even though I've been doing this shit for 5 years. So shout out Bucked Up, man. Code Alex, 20% off if you guys wanna try any of that stuff. I'm about to get to editing a little bit of this YouTube video, and then I have a huge, huge surprise. In the next YouTube video, I have a crazy surprise, like probably gonna be one of the best videos of all time. Crazy announcement. Probably the craziest thing I've ever done in my life. So, wait for that one very soon.
All right. I guess I'll see you in the next one, friends. That was hilarious, man. I don't know. These influencers, they're funny, man. Well, whatever it is to make it, I guess. I'll fake it to make it, bro. See you in the next one. Ciao, friends.